Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
The next we are going to move towards let's practice grammar portion, in which we are going to talk about the different clauses. Basically, we'll talk about the adjective and the adverb clause here. Basically, if we talk about clause is something which qualifies noun or pronoun. Clear? Here we are going to talk about two main sort of clauses, adjective and adverb. Firstly, we are going to discuss about the adjective clause, that what is the meaning of adjective? What is the meaning of adjective clause here? An adjective clause, also known as relative clause, is used to modify a noun or pronoun in the main clause. So, where we are using this adjective clause, which is telling the quality of noun or pronoun. Clear? Words like, so here few indications are given to find out or to identify these clauses, to identify these adjective clause like which, who, whom, whose, that, when, where, why. So, these are some of the introductory clauses we can use. Now, few examples they have given. So, look at these examples. The treaty which was signed between India and Pakistan was respected by both nations. Sachin Tendulkar, who is known for his sportsman spirit, is a cricketer of international fame. The cricket bats that he uses for batting are usually made at Jalandhar. So, here you might have seen that few highlighted things are there, which are pointing towards the noun given in the particular sentence. Clear? Here we can say the treaty. Which treaty? If you are getting that question, which was signed. So, this is the adjective clause here. Sachin Tendulkar, who, along with that it is given here. The cricket bat, that. So, these are the few words they have used to identify the adjective clause, which is qualifying the particular noun or pronoun given in the main clause. Few more sentences we'll see. The 5 American delegates whom the president had invited to tea met him at 5 p.m. The year when I passed out of school was a leap year. The island where we went last summer is extremely beautiful. The reason why she won the singing contest is obvious. So, these are the other few examples we have seen of adjective clause. So, here also these highlighted word, whom, the 5 American delegates, whom, because it is in plural, because 5 is written, if it would be singular, then who can be used here. The year, for that, when used, island, where, the reason, why. So, all these are going to be the adjective clause, which is giving you the idea. If you have to identify, these are the few words that can be found while you are looking for these clauses. Now, we are moving to the next part of this exercise. Here, what you are supposed to do? You have to read the dialogue where all the adjectives clauses have been removed. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate relative clauses using the information from the box. So, this information is given to you and adjective clause has been removed. So, you have to fill the appropriate one. Megha and Soham had gone the previous week to Akshara Theatre. The play Huckleberry Finn is based on the novel by the same name. Huck Finn goes on an adventure trip to escape civilization. Tom Sawyer helped Huck Finn Jim tries to escape to freedom. So this was the one dialogue given to you. Now we have to look for the exercise based on that. Here we can see the conversation between the two and we have to fill the blanks based on that hint box. Megha, hi Soham, where did you go this evening? Soham, well, I had gone to watch the play Huckleberry Finn. Megha, really? How was it? Soham, just awesome. The play, then we have to fill it with the adjective clause. So the play they are talking about, how you will refer here, which, and you have to refer the dialogue box or the hint box given along with the same, which is based on the novel by the same name, or you can mention the Huckleberry Finn here, was presented at Akshara Theatre. Again you have to mention Akshara Theatre, along with that which adjective you are going to mention, where we had gone last week. It was excellent. Megha, I have read the novel by Mark Twain, but I was not aware it was being staged here. Which character in the novel is your favorite? Soham, my favorite character is Huckleberry Finn, the teenager. So along with that you have to find out which is going to be the appropriate adjective clause here. So you will mention who goes on an adventure trip to escape civilization, and rest of the part of that your adjective clause that you are taking here, you have to refer from that dialog box. Only the main word you have to select from your own side, that which is going to qualify the given noun or pronoun in the given dialogues. Megha, you see, I really like Jim, the middle-aged slave. Then along with that means based on that the relative clause you have to find middle-aged slave who tries to escape to freedom. That part again I am reminding, we are referring to that dialog box. How they try to make it to safety on the raft that they made to go down the Mississippi River. So in this way you are supposed to fill these appropriate clauses here. Clear? Clause, main clause if we talk about it, something when you are removing it with the sentence, the main part will remain and rest of the part is totally dependent on the first main part. So that is going to be the relative clause, or it can be in the form of adjective or adverb. So firstly we have taken the adjective clause here. The next one, Soham. But in the end, Jim was Freeman and Huck. And here we are talking about Huck. According to that, we have to find out whether it is going to be taken as singular or the plural. So Jim was a freeman and Huck. So this is the singular one we are taking here. So according to that singular, it is going to be who. And then we have to refer the dialog box and we need to complete this sentence. Was helped by Tom Sawyer. We need to complete this sentence. Decided to go west. His experiences were beautifully portrayed on the stage. Huckleberry comes across as a good boy at heart. Megha, yes, indeed, I will watch the play tomorrow. Soham, you must. I am sure you will like it too. So, here we saw that how the different clauses were used. Hopefully, it is clear to each and everyone. You need to remember those words and how we have to, the connecting words actually, which, where, whom, who, these are the few words that you need to remember as an adjective clause which are going to qualify noun or pronoun in the given sentences. Now the next we are moving to adverb clauses of reason. Here the adverb clauses, if we talk about, adverb clauses is basically clause of reason which tells us about that why something happened. It is introduced with the subordinating conjunctions like because, as, since and that. These are the main words which are giving you the indication or giving the hint for the cause of something. Few examples they have given, and in these examples the highlighted word we have to find and we have to keep focus on these highlighted words which will give us the idea that how we have used the adverb clause here. The principal met the parents since he wanted to discuss something important. So while you are getting the answer for this, why the principal met the parents? So since, as or reason given here, because he wanted to discuss something important. In the second sentence, I am happy. Why are you happy? If this kind of answer you are getting, that you have succeeded in getting a merit scholarship. So the word as an adverb clause used here is that. Anika was screaming with joy as she had just heard the good news. So we can see the reasons are given here along with the main part. Since you are unable to explain the reason for your absence, I will have to call your parents. So we have seen that here in the beginning that adverb clause has been used. The sentence is starting with since. Same way, sometime it can start with as also. So the main clause is here. I will have to call your parents. Why you have to call your parents? Since. The reason, because you are unable to explain the reason for your absence. So hopefully these examples are clear. Now based on the adverb clauses, we are going to take one exercise where we have to make the sentences using adverb clauses of reason to suit the following situation. So we have to use these and we need to frame the sentences here. The first one is given getting late for school. So you have to use it in the sentence and where you have to use adverb clause also. So you can mention as there was traffic jam, I got late for school. I got late for school, or any other reason you could mention as I was out. So I got late for school, or you can mention as I get up late, I got late for school. So these are the few examples can be taken, and it's up to you that what particular reason you are going to give for the given situation. The second one, not doing well in exams. So you can mention he is not doing well in exam as he is ill or he is sick. Even here instead of as you can mention because also. Clear? So any of that particular word can be used here accordingly. The third one, forgetting to bring your admit card to the exam hall. So how you can frame it? As I was in hurry. The reason here you are giving Adverb clause means the reason must be there. So along with that you are mentioning, as I was in hurry, I forgot to bring my admit card to the exam hall. Clear? The next one, getting lost on the way home. So how you can mention, since I was new to the place, then I got lost on the way home. So in this way you are going to finish these sentences, means where you have used these adverb clauses. And adverb clauses, again reminding you, for the reason, and different words can be used for that, as, that, since, or because, accordingly. Clear? As we took the adverb clause of reason, now we are going to mention about the adverb clause of time. Here this adverb clause of time, it's going to tell us when something happened. Previous one, when we took about reason, it was why something happened. And when we are talking about the clause of time, here we are going to focus on when, the time period when something happened. It is introduced with the subordinating conjunctions. Different conjunctions we are using here, as we have used in the previous one also, as, because, that. Example, as, because, that, since. Here also we are using when, before, till, until, while, whenever, as soon as, etc. Somewhere you might be getting that single conjunction could be used at the different place. So yes, it can be the case. So according to the need you have to use that. There is no hard and fast rule that only the single conjunction will remain in the single type of clauses. No, it can be used at the different places also, as we have seen the example of as. Now look at these examples, the few examples they have given to you, and these are based on the adverb clauses of time. My mother sat and held my hand. So when you are getting the question, when your mother sat and held your hand, so you are getting answer while the dentist was extracting the wisdom tooth. So this is the conjunction word used for your adverb clause of time. Same we are going to say in the next examples. She had just woken up. When she had woken up, you are getting the answer when the doorbell rang. She had just woken up when the doorbell rang. The next one, whenever my sister and I go shopping, we lose track of time. So when do you lose track of time? Whenever is the word that is giving you the reason for the same, or giving you the time whenever we go to shopping. The next one, as soon as the boy saw his friends, he ran off. When he ran off, as soon as. So the time is being told to you. So that is going to be your adverb clauses that we have used here based on the time basically. Clear? So hopefully these examples are giving you a little bit idea that what the adverb clauses of time. Now they have asked you to write a paragraph using at least 5 adverb clauses of time on the topic. The topic is given to you, life without cell phones, and you have to use any 5 adverb clauses that we have seen, that when, wherever, when, whenever, as soon as, these are the different clauses, and we have to use it in the sentences to write the paragraph. So let's start with that. So here we are going to start with the adverb clause of time. First we can start when. So this is the conjunction that we have used here. I was 20 years old. So you have to match it with the main clause. The cell phone was not invented. The cell phone was not invented when I was 20 years old. Then the second one you are mentioning here, whenever. This is going to be the second adverb clause of time we are using here. Whenever someone wanted to make a call. So we have to match it here also. We have to match it with the main clause. Whenever someone wanted to make a call, when? What they used to do? He had to, we have to write, he had to run either to his own house or to public call office. So here we are getting the answer of this one. When someone had to run either to his own house or to public call office, answer we are getting whenever someone wanted to make a call. So that was the second adverb clause of time we have used. Then we'll continue, but when cell phones came into existence, cell phones came into existence, people are always busy with them. So here we are getting the answer why when people are always busy with them, when cell phones came into existence. So that was the adverb clause of time we have used along with the main clause. The next one we are using, they use them when they want to make call, comma, when they want to send pictures or files. So these two clauses has been used here, when they want to make call or when they want to send pictures or files. So last you can mention, today we cannot imagine the world without cell phones. So here we have seen the different clauses of time, adverb clauses of time we have used here. The same way you can frame your own paragraph based on the given topic, life without cell phone. So hopefully it is clear to each and everyone. Next we are moving to the another part of this unit, that is fill in the blanks with suitable words to complete the passage. Here the appropriate words we have to use based on the adverb clauses, both reason and time. Accordingly we have to use, and then we have to identify the adjective and adverb clause, whether it is for reason or time. we have to fill it. So here we are starting from the beginning. John stopped blank, he saw a little boy. So what will be the appropriate word here? When. He saw a little boy. Little boy, according to that, if we are going to write here, who was crying his heart out. The boy was crying so hard that John could not understand a word. When the boy had calmed down a little, at last John understood that the boy was upset because he had gotten separated from his parents. The boy, who was just 4 years old, could not remember his address or any details. John took him to the police. That they would be able to help him best. Fortunately, just as they were approaching the police station, here approaching the police station, which was nearest to that place, they saw the boy's parents, who were hurrying in the same direction. When they spotted each other, the mother and son ran towards each other. So these are the different words we have used to fill these blanks. Now we have to identify one by one that which particular clause we have used here, whether it is a adverb clause of reason or adverb clause of time. So we need to identify. So now we have filled the blanks and we have to identify whether it is going to the adjective clause or the adverb clause, an adverb clause of reason or the time. So let's move to that. Here if we talk about the first one, the when we have used here is going to be the adverb clause, and adverb clause that is of time, because John stopped. When John stopped? When he saw a little boy. The second one, who, that we have used here is going to be the adjective, because it is going to qualify the given noun over there. The third one, when, again it is going to be the adjective clause of, again it is going to be the adverb clause of time. Then the next one, because, is going to be the adverb clause of reason. Clear? This one. Then the boy, this is going to be the adjective clause, because it is qualifying the given noun over here. Then here John took him to the police. That, so that here that we have used is going to be the adverb clause of reason. Adverb clause, because it is giving the specific reason for the condition here. Then fortunately, just as, here also it is going to be, here it is going to be adverb clause of time, as they were approaching the police station, which if we talk about, that is the adjective clause qualifying the police station here. Then boy's parents, who, so this is also the adjective clause here. Then hurrying in the same direction, when they spotted each other, so this is going to be the adverb clause of time. They ran towards each other when they spotted each other. So hopefully this exercise based on the clauses is clear to each and everyone. You all need to do the lots of practice for the same.